Hey, Brendan.
See how many songs I got in there.
When the light's green,
give her the winter
The
green.
mics are green, the lights are green, the leaves are still green, which is surprising out here in Wyoming.
Yeah, no
wow,
shit.
look at me go.
Dude, you're gonna be the next Tom
I
McDonald.
want
Fucking
Aspiring.
Harry Mack, step down.
aspiring over here.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta watch out, dude. The more I see on the internet, the more lights are coming up, and
Yeah.
eventually
Crazy, bro.
eventually this whole room's just gonna look like a studio or something.
It's gonna look like an arcade.
You're gonna have like
dude.
podcast. Dude, a pinball machine.
Oh, that'd be
They
dope.
have a fucking pinball machine for sale at Sam's Club. It's $600.
Hey, if anybody ever comes across this that knows how to build pinball machines,
Or-
if you make us a 307 Reacts pinball machine,
Yeah, or maybe that
like-
has an old one that you can take the old laminate off there and put a 307 Reacts laminate on it or something,
Yeah,
because
something
I think
cool, I
it's
don't know.
I think that's kind of how they work.
That'd be
I'm not
dope.
100% sure, but yeah, that would be awesome. Anyways,
Anyway,
307 pinball machine reacts. I'm Matt. That's Chris. If you
Yeah.
don't know what I'm talking about, watch the B-roll probably at the beginning of this episode, so you probably
Yes.
know what I'm talking about. On the screen in front of us, we have "Remember Me When" by Simulate, and it's a stream, right? Is it the song
the
called?
song is "Simulate" by Remember Me When.
This is how much I know. See, a classic example of how much
So,
we know coming into these things. But you
We're
know more
gonna
about this
rock
one.
Down to a fuck you avenue. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? Where
Okay.
this comes from. You
All
remember
right.
when Snapchat had that filter where it makes your smile, it kind of smushes your head, makes you smile like Ricky, Breadstick Ricky. uses it.
Yeah, Ricky and the Boss, yeah.
Yeah. So that same filter had just come out. Everybody was having fun with it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
We are on our way. Me and Brendan, the lead singer of this band, was
Okay.
the lead singer of the band I was in, right? So we had a band together, and we're headed down to Amplified Wax to record a single. And he's sitting there, and that song come on the radio, and he's like, "We're gonna rock down to a fuck you avenue." And it's just stuck in his head, right, over and over and over again. So then I sit there and pull up with the filter on, right? We're gonna rock down to a fuck you. It's the best thing I've ever seen. And once a year, okay, on my Snapchat
it pulls up?
memories, it comes up. I'm like, dude, yes.
Nice.
And that came up here just a couple weeks ago. And I was like, dude,
That's
I should have saved it and sent it to you. I
you
forgot,
really should
but-
have. Yeah, you really should have.
I'm sure I
want
can
to see
find
that.
it.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Okay.
so, guys, this is Remember Me When. If you guys don't remember, they had their first debut music video that came out. We reacted to it.
Oh, that's right,
And,
dude. We've even reacted to it before.
Dude, they fucking killed that video.
It's
like-
what episode was that? That's had to have been.
It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Was it
It was
just
like
was it
right before
recently?
you went on vacation.
Maybe that's why I don't remember it.
Maybe it was a little bit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to go back. We need a refresher. I need to go look it up again.
Yeah.
And we need to react or just watch through it again. But
You know what,
anyways,
here, let me just pull up a visual aid for you.
yeah.
Entertain the masses here for a moment.
So I'm not exactly sure. This pulled up at the last our videos yesterday. This was like the last screenshot that pulled up, and I've been trying to figure out what's on the screen this whole time. Like, what is that thing gonna be?
It is
It's like a tablecloth
lamp
or something
with a tablecloth over it. It
yeah,
looks
it's
like
a
maybe.
lamp. Or, I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, ads, fantastic.
Anyways, hey, we're sponsored. Well,
sorry.
we're a part of the Sweetwater affiliate program. So
Yes.
if you guys are interested in any gear, or if you guys are interested in the gear that we use, there's a bunch
Check
of blue
out
links.
this short ad.
Oh, we just wanted to run the ad? Okay, here we go. Run the ad. I'm going to pull it in from this side, and you're going to run it.
What's up, guys? If you guys have been watching one of our videos and wondering what kind of microphones are those or what headphones do they use, if you go to our description below, you'll see some links like this. And these are the gear we wish we had as well as the gear we do have. So if you want to hear it just like us, check these out.
So like this first one, for instance, is our MXL V67Gs. These are the same microphones we use on every single episode. Great price point, $99. The second link is the same headphones we use, the Sony MDR 7506s. They have tons of varieties, tons of options. They also have a wish list feature on their website, so you can put on any dream gear that you might want in the near future, like these beautiful Yamaha HS8 speakers that we're dreaming of every single night.
And also, if you just want to check out their website, check out Sweetwater.com. They give you popular categories and easy shopping from those categories. They also have sales, and anytime you create an account, they give you your own personal sales rep. What's up, Ethan? They do giveaways as well as classes and things you can just learn with. So be sure to become part of the Sweetwater fam.
Now back to the episode. So Remember Me When, the song is
Yes.
called Simulate, and then it's like stream in parentheses. I'm not sure.
So basically, this is not the music video. It's just official audio.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so he just gave me a refresher of the one that we
Yes.
watched. I don't know why I couldn't bring it up or visualize it. But yeah, prepare for pure brutality. This is going to be amazing. Let's get it,
I'm
shall
excited,
we? Like,
dude.
comment, subscribe. Here comes a graphic across the top of the screen. The video is going to scroll and do a little thingy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're so good at editing. Anyways,
yeah.
let's go. Okay. All right.
Damn, bro.
Wow. Yeah, that mix is right in your face.
The one thing I will say about this reaction is we're gonna have to start the video over again because we're not recording over here.
Oh shit! Good call.
But it's okay. We're only a couple seconds in. Okay. We're just gonna.
You could cut
Take
all of this
two.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could just cut all that out. All right. So, anyways, except for like the ad and everything. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
if you guys saw the video cut just now at one of these points, maybe like back there a few seconds ago.
It's okay. Matt's editing this, so however.
Is this
you
one
figure
mine?
it
Shit,
is.
this is my edit. Okay. Well, anyways,
Good luck.
you're gonna see the video cut at some point. It's because we forgot to start the screen cap. So
Yes.
now it's up, and we're gonna actually listen. We got 58 seconds
58
into it,
seconds.
and then realized we didn't have it going. So let's start from the top. Here we go.
Take two.
Remember Me When. Song is called Simulate. This is like a cool visualizer for it. So let's go.
You stopped recording.
Is that what happened last time?
Yeah.
Dude, OBS has got me now. Because I have to click over here now.
Yeah.
So we have to do this thing and
yeah.
then okay, there we go. Wow, that's
Good.
gonna be a nightmare.
Pros.
Hashtag professional.
Yes.
I like that break, dude. Okay, all right. So this is about where we're. Oh, this is exactly where we were last
where
time.
we're at, yeah.
The mix is huge. The mix is
It
right
is.
in your face, dude.
The one thing I would say about the mix, I would like to hear the vocals boosted just a touch.
Yeah,
Just a
okay.
touch.
I think I'm pretty comfortable with where they're sitting in the mix, but with metal music, I can't ever understand most of the screaming stuff, anyways. So, but I just kind of.
And this may have lyrics down below like their last one.
It's very possible. Yeah, we don't look at that stuff right away. So,
Yeah.
excuse us for not knowing what you're saying when you're screaming. That's a common thing across metal.
It's been so long since I've heard him. Like, I mean, when we ran a band together, I heard him sing 20 hours a week. Like, I got really good at picking out his screams
Yeah,
and
sure.
knowing exactly what's going on.
Yep.
But my ear has fallen off the training wheels. Okay, and it's time to put them back on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he's such a great vocalist. Like the instrumentals are insane. Like,
Is
they're
he
so good.
doing? Is this Brendan? Your buddy Brendan?
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
singing? Okay. Now is he doing the like the screaming and the vocals, like the singing at the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
dude. It's one of those Gibson things where he's got this awesome singing voice and then he has a brutal screaming voice too. What is that, man? How do you?
Dude, it has blown me away how he can sing Chester Bennington parts and sound exactly like him, and then cut to a Shinoda part and sound exactly like him. I'm like, how?
Where does
Like,
that come from? How those two switches in vocal range is crazy, man. I've always been fascinated by that, dude. That
Yeah.
the ability to switch between those two tonalities is wild, dude. I don't know. It's a
Our boys on the instruments here, Lee and Jacob, y'all are killing it.
yeah.
And I'm sorry I don't know the other new members' names or faces, but
I am
look
interested
forward to meeting y'all one day.
to know if it's a live drum recording or if it is a sample. Doesn't matter to me.
I would say, based on knowing a little bit of the story and what they did to make all of these recordings, I would say it's alive.
Probably live.
But I'm not entirely 100% on that.
It's very commonplace to have a live drum recording and also have live samples of those drums too. Like you'll go in and do like 5 just separate hits of a snare drum really hard.
Yeah.
And then you'll just have those in a bank. So when you need to go sample replace something, you have the actual drum kit that you're using. And that's a really common thing in live drum recordings, especially nowadays. Well, I guess nowadays you put everything up to a MIDI and import, Tune Track or Superior Drummer or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what we do. With like the Billy Wilkins cover, it's got sample layering on top of it that's just manipulating what I played on the drums.
Yeah.
So it's like a real drum take, but it's also got just slappier
it just
drums
adds
behind.
a little depth
Dude,
to it.
it's just a level of mixing that I can't achieve in a room like this. Like
Yeah.
with the mics that we had in the setup, I can't get the drums to do the big ring out awesome things that we need them to do. So like you work with what you have, you know what I mean? But I'm just always interested to know like what was your mixing process? What did you guys use? What were your guitar tones? Like what were your amps? What did you guys play through?
Yeah.
Like so let us know, man. I'm sure you're going to come across it. You guys have been talking back and forth. So let us know. I'm interested to know. Let's keep going. That was cool. Do they have a synth player going on in here? Is there some sort of weird synthy thing going on in there?
Yeah,
okay.
it
All right.
sounds like
okay.
it, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
I do too.
It adds a once again, it was a very common Linkin Park "I Prevail" thing to do.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. It sounds really good.
How do you guys remember all these different technical guitar rhythms and parts and stuff? That's one thing that's always blown me away with like heavier, like the post-hardcore or whatever genre you want to call it. I don't know. The more technical, metal, heavier kind of stuff has always blown me away. It seems like some of these songs, like they never really play the same rhythm twice, and it's like, how do you guys remember so many different patterns? Like,
so when I was playing with him and he wanted to write music like this, we were consistently in the studio just playing with whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing that I picked up on is normally like a pattern for music is a pattern of 4.
Of course.
So you would have 4 bars that create a pattern, and then you would repeat those 4 bars or maybe 8 bars. Typically, when something like this, instead of 4, you'll have 8 to 16. So you'll have a 16 bar. As long as you can play that once, you can play it over and over and over again. So as the listener who's accustomed to hearing a 4-part or a 4-bar repetitious, like this is the pattern, right? The 4-part pattern, you're now in an 8 or 16 bar pattern, which, you like, I swear to God, they haven't played the same note twice. Well, they have. It's just a little bit longer.
That's fair.
So
I believe that works for situations for sure, but there are definitely, like, you ever heard of the band Protest the Hero?
Oh, yeah.
Those fuckers don't play the same shit twice. Like
Chakran's the same way.
Dream
dude.
Theater, like that kind of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
They do the craziest things. Like they do the wildest shit. Like, but yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You're right. Certain like genres operate in bigger bars, bigger sections. You're right. Yeah. So it makes it seem like it's less frequent.
I know Asking Alexandria was that way. It's like, okay, you do, like when we did covers of some of their songs, it was okay, so we have one pattern that we're going to repeat one time. This one pattern covers the whole verse.
Yep.
And then the chorus is one pattern. Okay, so you have one pattern followed by a separate pattern. And then you have the first pattern that repeats twice for the second verse. And then you have a new third pattern for the breakdown. And then it reverts back to the chorus pattern.
And that's another thing too. Like, we're even simplifying it then. Like, we're calling it a pattern. And inside that one word, inside that pattern, there could be how many different notes inside of one.
Oh yeah,
you
well,
know, I mean,
you break it down out of that one pattern could be 16 bars, and in each bar you could have
so much different stuff.
Six different chords,
so much different stuff,
and on those 6 different
different
chords,
rhythms,
the lead guitar player
different
could
palm
be,
mutings, different chord changes. So much different things happening inside of one section. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So, anyways, let's keep going. It's awesome. I'm liking the rhythm. I'm liking the vote. Everything's good, man. Let's keep going.
Let's get it.
Nice. Woo! That's genty. I like this part a lot, dude.
Oh yeah.
After all this time, when you see my face, will you see I'll go screaming out, I'll break everything I been for, and I'll change. Nothing could ever be the same. And you'll say I lost everything I had to hold.
Dude. What?
I'm having a moment, bro.
Like that, the whole last half of that song was just one big moment. Like what was that?
Holy shit!
You guys, what was that? That was amazing. Like that song just got better and better and better and better all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Like
I got some real Ronnie Radke vibes there at the end.
Dude, I got stuck at one point where I started having my moment. I was listening to the part where he's singing in the chorus.
Yes.
I guess it's the chorus thing. I guess
maybe a bridge,
whatever that
from a breakdown
thing is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But wherever he's singing the higher note stuff. I got caught up listening to the harmonies on top of that and was like, his main notes are already up there. And then his harmonies are just sitting right on top of it. Like, there's so much happening there. And then I got to listening to the drums because the drums started getting really technical and they're actually recorded very, very well. And I was just like, I was lost in trying to figure out what the process was. and then the whole mix just starts coming together with all these little artifact kind of thingies like the keyboards and the synths and stuff. Dude, that was
dope.
Fucking amazing, man. Wow, way to go. And the last one you guys did that we watched was also amazing. Like now are these guys still out of Washington?
Yeah.
Dude.
Spokane, man.
That
good old Spokane.
I gotta say, and I don't know how they perform live. I don't know how you guys perform live. I've never seen you.
This band now, Brendan is an amazing performer.
Sure.
Like I've played stages with him. He's a mover. Okay. He gets on stage, he gets down in the crowd.
That's
like he has a good time.
That's good.
Their first show with this new band, they will be headlining one night of the Thanksgiving Throwdown at the Knitting Factory in Spokane.
Okay. And that's a big deal.
Here's the deal. That's a huge deal for a local band there. Typically, the only people who get to play, he said, "Oh, well, we're third slot." You're headlining that night, okay? Like I know a third slot. Maybe there's a fourth slot where it's a co-headline, is what they would call that.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be the deal because Free the Gesture puts it on every year.
Okay.
But Free the Jester has been in the scene for 10, 15 years. Like, they've built, every time they play a show, there's no less than 1,000 people there.
Dude, okay, cool.
Nixon Rodeo is the same deal. So for them, as a new band, they've played in bands everywhere, but for them as a new project to come and play third slot on Thanksgiving Throwdown in a packed out Knitting Factory is huge.
That I'm trying to. I bet that song, if you guys can play that shit to the album live on stage, I bet that song is insane to watch live. I bet it's so good because it changes dynamics so many times, and it just keeps building and it keeps building, and by the end of it, you've got all these extra little bits that are just the filling in the gaps, and everything is just right in your face and explosive, and then the whole thing comes to a halt. And, like, it'd be a really good opportunity to, like, let some of those artifacts bleed off and, like, start doing the next, start into the next song or whatever. And I know you guys probably have that all figured out. But, I'm trying to think of being in a band in the scene in that area, and then hearing this come out and, like, sitting down with my band and listening to it. And because that's what you do. Like, oh, so-and-so put out a new album or put out a new single. Let's all go get a beer and pull it up on YouTube, and we'll listen to it and usually talk shit on it because you're jealous or whatever it is, right? Like,
or around here because it's really fucking bad.
That actually does exist. But yeah, I can imagine sitting down with my band in that area and listening to this and going, all right, boys, we got our work cut out for us because that shit's pretty good. And if they can replicate that on stage, woo, we got a real hill to climb. Like, that's a killer sounding song, and I wish you guys all the best, man. Like that, I hope that you guys succeed. And get all the things that you want and kill it at, what is it, Turkey Fest or whatever?
Thanksgiving Throwdown.
That thing, Turkey Fest.
Turkey Fest, same shit.
That was close.
No, the one thing I can say is I know that Lee and Jacob and Brendan, three of the members of that band, I know quite personally. I mean, I helped them unpack when Lee and Jacob moved to Spokane. I helped them unpack. I've helped them move to another place. I worked with Brendan. I got him a job down at the mechanic shop, cleaning floors and whatever. And, oh, God, there's some good stories there, too. But I'll wait to share those until he comes to visit one day.
There we go.
Him in here.
We can get him on the show, yeah.
But, I mean, those guys are hard workers. Whenever it was, hey, man, we got this coming up. We need to practice. We're putting in 25 hours, 30 hours this week of practice. They were there every minute.
Dude, and that's what it takes, man. And if you do that, you get a result like that. And it's technical stuff. And it seems difficult to play, but like you said, if you practice it and practice it and practice it, it becomes second nature, and then you can replicate that anywhere you go, and it's just mind-blowing all over the place.
Yeah.
That was
I think this is going to be the first 5 out of 5 that I give for something without a music video.
I gave Ryan Upchurch's yesterday a 5 out of 5. His visualizer.
But
I think
that's
that was
a
like
dope visualizer.
I mean, that's
okay?
a.
I was almost a video.
That's
almost
basically a video. I was gonna say 5 out of 5, and respectfully say that, like, if I were in a band, I would be intimidated by this, and like that's what you want to instill in the community, is a sense of like, damn, we need to step it up because these guys are crushing it. So
well, and I mean that's the thing too, is like that's something we hope to instill in our own community here in Casper. If you guys didn't see our Freebird music video, obviously nothing as amazing as what this was.
Oh, not even close. Doesn't even hold a candle. That was insane. Like,
but the thing is we want to work with bands that'll start to do good things and step up their game like these guys. And then have those bands go out and help other bands.
Exactly.
Give them advice. But, like, here's the deal. A lot of the times, like, I know Brendan's a super chill dude. He meets with a whole lot of other bands. He's good friends with people. Those bands have to be willing to listen.
Yeah.
And if they don't, whatever, Brendan's
that's fine.
Just like, okay, cool, whatever, man.
You don't have to listen, but it's a good idea to pay attention to the people who are doing the thing that works, right? Yeah. Like, if it's working and it sounds good and it looks good, I mean,
you can't really argue, but somebody's always going to have something to say, But
I do have something to say, and I think it's awesome. That's what I have to say. I think you guys are doing great work, and I'm very excited to see that live. Hopefully somebody catches some footage of the Thanksgiving Throwdown, and we can maybe react to one of your guys' things live or something like that and see how that goes, because I'm down. I want to see you guys on the stage and just watch you perform it, because I'm on board. Let's go, boys.
Yeah. Let's go.
That was awesome.
Well, if you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.
God damn it. Good catch on the screen cap, bro. Very good catch.